So I asked myself a question the other day about why I play video games. My first answer, frankly, was to have fun. Of course, why would anyone else play video games? That's why most people play video games, right? Have you ever played this game called Celeste? It's a really cool platforming game, and it won some awards too. The soundtrack is absolutely magnificent. Just listen to this. That was one of the many songs Lena Raine has composed, which brings me to a game she recently has made in collaboration with others. Escape. Escape is one of those games I cannot recommend enough for people that enjoy a good story. What it lacks really in gameplay, it makes up for with relatable characters and clever writing. This game doesn't have a lot of visuals. It's mostly text and reading. If you look up online trailers of the game, you'll see that it's primarily made of text. So if you like this type of visual novel, then you'll like this game. But the game isn't what I'm here to talk about. It's the meaning behind it. Escapism, by definition, is to avoid the mundanity of modern life, to escape from reality. Most people think of video games as the best example for escapism, but it's more than that. If you've ever read a book and got immersed in it, you've escaped. If you ever dreamed of a reality in which you were the hero of our own world, you've escaped from reality. I think you get the point. We all in life try to escape. I mean, who wouldn't? The news tells you good morning, then gives you reasons why it's not. We do not live in a perfect world. Escapism is more or less very perspective-based. A bad way to utilize escapism would to call it avoidance. You can assume what avoidance means in this context. Avoidance is more or less a coping mechanism for those with anxiety and depression. We use it to get away from a bad situation or people we don't want to meet. It can lead to heightened anxiety and keep you away from the problems you're trying to solve. Avoidance can even lead to rumination, which can be summarized down as to overthink everything. You'd think spending so much time away from a problem will help you forget it and cope with it, but in reality, it just lets your mind wander. Escapism and avoidance can seem pretty negative, so is there a positive way of viewing it? Of course. Let's call escapism refueling. You're just trying to reward yourself with a little bit of game time to make up for the hours of work you've clocked in. This way of seeing escapism is so much more healthier and beneficial towards yourself. And the difference between refueling and avoidance is that when you refuel, you plan on heading back. You're really just trying to relax before working on your goal, whether that be writing an essay or getting your body back into shape. You're going to eventually pause, save your progress, and get on with whatever you're doing in real life. Refueling is a way of turning escapism into a normal part of your life and routine. In conclusion, this is the entertainment equivalent of saying too much of a good thing is bad. In moderation, escapism can be a fun and healthy way to relieve stress. This isn't just tied down to video games. A good book, some time with friends, a nice meal, a TV series, anything you can do for fun is a form of escapism. It's what form we practice that defines who we are.